Morning, all good. Truck is good. TV does tune in though, which is good. But it's done its job. I can turn it off now. Don't need any of that. But yeah. Paperwork is all sorted. Right, plan for the day is to not have 24 hours off like I would have had if I was in France. We're going up to this golf course. It's about half an hour away. The other guy's nearly done. He went in there earlier, about 8 o'clock I think he got there. It's about 20 to 9 at the moment. So he's nearly done. And then I'm going to have to wait outside because there's not enough room for both trucks. And by the sounds of it, it's a bit of a tricky one. There's no room to turn around up there. He had a bit of a job apparently turning around, so he recommends that I reverse in all the way, which could be interesting. Well, we're good to go now, but the tractor's coming. We're going to get stuck behind that now. Oh, lovely. A mere few seconds in it. I could have been in front. But it sounds like there's quite a lot of equipment to pick up this afternoon, or this morning. So I could potentially be there for a fair while before I get going, but once I do get going, we go. Once we do get going, head south as far as possible, and then I've got to be down near Ringwood on Thursday at some point. I don't think we've got a time to deliver, mostly because it depends on how long it takes up here as to how quickly I can get south. And obviously the more time that gets eaten up here, the less time I have to drive. Because it's no good having 10 hours of driving time if you've used 6 hours of your working time. So you ain't gonna make it. Dual carriageway, let's go. Yeah. Dispatch the tractor. There we go. That's that out of the way. It's easier than I expected. Convenient bit of dual carriageway. This is us. This is Haddington. Not to be confused with Paddington. So yeah, off here. I think you go straight on for a little bit, I believe, and then yeah, turn right up the A road. Go to a roundabout, turn right, because you can't go straight on, as you'll see. It was a quiet road a second ago. Suddenly a load of traffic appeared out of nowhere. A198. I think that's what we want. I wanted to say signs for North Berwick at some point, really. Scottish Open, yes, that's what we want. So signs for North Berwick don't appear, we just follow the signs for the Scottish Open. Turn right here, North Berwick, cool. And the Scottish Open sign as well. And there is the obvious reason, the bridge is 11'9". And even though I'm a European low deck, I'm not that low. believe we go up here now till a T-junction, turn left, and then immediately right. Check for the tractor. Here's the T-junction. Turn left. Yep. The Scottish Open, and then first right. It should be, wherever that is, just along here somewhere. Is this it? Yeah, there we go. Come on, before the cyclist, please. Get a move on. Now one on the left side, so you don't have to worry about the tail swing kicking out. Take it a bit wide to get around the traffic island. And there we go, easy. And then find the entrance to the golf course. Park outside and wait. Oh no, there's our other guy parked up. There he is. Look at that. Sounds interesting. Shame couldn't be loading out of there. That'd been easy. Is the entrance. Do believe this is it. Entrance is a bit wider than it looked on Google anyway. Not too bad. Renaissance Club. Watch out for the big metal bits, pocket tyres. Lovely. So I'm looking for a bit on the left with gravel. What he said. Is that it? Must be that bit. That's some gravel there, yeah. So I've got to reverse all the way down there, okay. So down, around to the right, behind the houses. Okay, cool. Just a short reverse. Starting off with a lovely blind side, but there's no obstacles to hit, so it can be the most god-awful blindside reverse you've ever seen, but it'll go. Oh dear. A bit too efficient at turning that. Try again. Square it up, get it on the road. There we go. Got a wall down there on the right, nothing on the left. Shouldn't be nothing coming down this track, so we don't need the hazards now. Straighten it up, start pushing the trailer over to that side because that's the way the corner's going to go. Watch the fence down there. Yeah, I'm afraid you're going to have to move, van, or something, because it's a single track road and I don't really want to have to drive forward. What's there? Nothing's there. Okay, cool. Can run wide if we need to. So I don't want to have to drive out to the T-junction again and do it all over again. There we go. Looking back and calling me names, I don't know honestly what you're expecting. It just keeps going round. Another car. At least they've pulled over early. They've done it properly. Pull over nice and early into a lay-by and let us past. That's how you do it. Now the road goes back over that way a bit. Yeah, nice, patient, waiting. Are you angry because I've messed up your friend? There's some track off to that side. I'm going to assume I have to reverse down onto that and not up to the house. At least they have made the track wider. Trailer, where are you going? Do I need to go straight back or do I need to turn left? Cool. Easy as. Give ourselves a wide swing. I reckon you could have turned the truck around there. Doesn't look particularly difficult, but I don't know where he tried turning his truck round. It looks like it should have gone easy enough. Depends if he tried turning it up there, maybe not, but down here it looks doable. Turning in particularly fast there, are you? Might have to cheat a bit and go across the grass. Okay. Yeah, okay.
I'll be behind you for the ring.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so I've now got to jink that way around the tent and back to the right. That's it, good there, yeah? Leave a little bit of gap of ventilation, there we go. Oh dear me, that was a job and a half. It's nice and sunny and warm, I might, as me love, put me shorts on, and then we can get loading. Well, that is one ugly load. I don't think I've ever had a load that looks that horrific, but yeah. Somehow, it's taken every single strap I've got, but somehow I've managed to strap it all down. Yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff back there that we didn't get on the truck, because it was getting a bit stupid towards the end there. So they've ordered in van from somewhere else to pick up the rest of it. I can run on a 15-hour day till about midnight, so might make it back, might not. We'll see. Let's get going then. Everything's shut. Everything's picked up, closed, yeah, all good. At least getting out of here should be a bit easier this time now that I'm going forward. But yeah, if anything in the back's going to fall over, it's going to be in the first 500 yards. Where are you wanting to go? Up this way? Nope. Okie doke, that works for me. Look at that massive divot where I put me on one of my steering axles. Ground clearance is a bit dodgy in places. I think the trailer was just riding one of my wheels then. Right. Let me just check everything is good before we go, because we're not stopping once we get going. Now that we're on the level and firm ground, it makes sense doing it now. Everything's good. The wheel on the left hand side just caught onto a tiny little bit of the trailer chassis underneath. That is the problem with these, with the Lodex at least. I've never had a problem with the UK one, but it is surprisingly easy to get the trailer and the tractor unit to come together. Be at the front of the trailer and the catwalk, or underneath at the back, the wheels. Tyres can come up and hit the underneath of the trailer. Other than that though, they are quite nice. It's not going to be particularly exciting now, so I'm literally just following the same route back that I came up here with. So can I get round you or not? The other person has hung back. Swing it wide, you have to back up if not. Just about round. There we go. Seem to have hit rural Scotland at rush hour somehow. I don't know how I've managed to do that, but I have. Berwick upon Tweed, A1 to the left. Yes, please, thank you. Nice and slow, nice and gently. Onto the A1. Full throttle. Quiet though. For one of the main roads north-south, it's surprisingly quiet. So that's where I was parked this morning, right where that Fowler Welsh is. I'm on 1 hour 40 minutes of driving so far, and the 7.5 that I did yesterday. So that's 7.5, 8 hours 10, 9 hours 10. So in theory, drive time wise, I should be able to get back to my yard. It's just whether I've got enough duty time. We're now 3:45, 3:45. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 45, so that's 8. Got 8 3/4 hours to do 7.5 hours of driving. Minus the 45 leaves me about 15 or 30 minutes. So yeah, it's going to be tight. But we might make it. It really depends on traffic. It's a bit more subdued. The Scottish side, big obvious side. Tiny little stone plinth. Yeah, that's the border. We're back in England now. Skirting round the outskirts of Newcastle now, as expected. It is a little bit busier. But we're looking all right. It's moving. As long as it stays moving, that's alright. After this, it should quieten down, and then it'll be getting later and later into the evening, so traffic will just start dying down anyway. There's the start of the motorway section, and that's Newcastle dealt with. It should be fairly quiet now, or at least flow a lot better. So we've got 3 lanes now, pretty much all the way. Wetherby services it is, because the next one is Ferry Bridge and I ain't stopping there. The route is far too convoluted for my liking. Now we just got to see if there is a space. It's looking pretty rammed compared to yesterday. There's spaces here. Space there for a shorter truck. Ooh, and cut through the middle, I'll do that. Cheeky little cut through. On brake, cool. 45 minutes, cool. Seats good. This time we want to go south. Oh no, there's a traffic jam. No! Why? Oh no, wide load. Looks like they're using the load as the trailer, so you've got the bogie up the front, the bogie at the back, and then they've just wrapped some chains around it. There's no physical connection between the front and back of the trailer. There's the first one dealt with. They've got the number plate hanging off the bridge section itself. A little piece of wire strung between the front and the back to provide power and brakes, more importantly. Pull in, let people past if they need to, and then pull out. There we go. Same as before. The front bit, the back bit, and just a bit of wire strung between the front and back. The beams themselves are simultaneously the load and the trailer. I'm back in town, got a smidge over 30 minutes of driving left, 35 minutes of working time left, and from here it's about 15 minutes to the yard. Just gotta cross the old fingers that someone's left a space that's easy to get to, so I don't have to faff about too much. That one's not there, that one's not available. There's a space there. Made it. Plenty of time. It's only 20 past midnight now, so 10 minutes still. 441 miles. Not bad. Wait for the TV to tune in. Have a sandwich. Go to bed. I think that's all I'm about good for right now. Rest period required soon. Don't worry, truck. I'm already on it. But yeah, that's it for day 2. Very long day 2, but I'll see you at some point in the morning, whenever I find it. Morning. It's now Friday morning, so yeah, I didn't get Wednesday off, but I got Thursday off instead to make up for it, so that's alright. I needed the rest. Yeah, I didn't do much yesterday. Before I jump on the dual carriageway, because that turn in there is the one I want. I'm just going to run over here into the services because they're one of the cheaper ones around. I'm on just under quarter of a tank now. Although saying that, a lot of the cheaper ones now seem to be running around 141 a litre. Where's the fuel price? 146. That's even more here. It's not that cheap then. Yeah, those cars aren't parked in the most ideal spot, but there we go. Both the drivers are walking in, so we're getting ready to pay. Cool. I'll see you on the other side. Seatbelt on, in gear, away we go. And then perform the ritual of turning all the electronics off. Away we go. Cruise down to the south coast, turn right, and turn off at Ringwood. Basically, pretty much. Not much to it really. Compared to the last couple of days, it's pretty short and chill day. Bottom end of the M3. We want to go west towards Bournemouth. There are signs saying going the other way, which is where my next job is. There's an accident in one of the lanes and there's about a half-hour delay, so that's it's going to mess me up quite nicely. No, I don't need to be there until 2 o'clock, so I've got plenty of time at the moment. Yeah, I don't know why that's come to a sudden halt. The signs never said anything about this, they were just said that way. Oh, is that what it is? 2 massive rills up ahead. More heavy haulage causing problems. Okay, or 3 rills. Okay. A few axles on them. That's 1 down. Looks like it. 5 plus 2. Oh no, only 6 by 2 on that one. This one's only got 4 axles at the back. 4 plus 2. 6 by 4 even, or 6 by 2. All slightly different from one another. Okay. But that's then taken care of. We're now free to do as we please. Which is kind of good because the road does get a bit messy a bit further down here. I don't know which way they'd be going, whether they'd be going straight on or turning left down towards Bournemouth. Ringwood. I don't want the main junction for it. I want one of these other ones. Somewhere along here. This little weird in-between junction. Oh, would be 3081. Yeah, that's the one we want. Blake Industrial Estate, that's us. And then the guy rang me up yesterday and said, park near the snack bar. Give him a phone call and he'll come and find me. Because I have to reverse in somewhere apparently. So where is the snack van? This could be fun getting into this place. There's the snack shack, okay. Nowhere to park near it though, without blocking everyone in. If I reverse into here, then I can phone him and find out where he is. It's actually going to be pretty simple. Their warehouse is just down that left-hand turn in there. So if we pull right into W.G. Jones's place, and then we can reverse back fairly simply. Yeah, it's going to be a roadside tip. They're just moving a few cars now. Just see if they've moved that last one. Yup. It might be easier to blindside it, and there's not a huge amount of straight space there. Too bad in the end, not too bad. Somewhere there will do, and then they'll tell me what they want doing after that. So move back, move forwards, do this, do that. So yeah, that's it. Time to get unloaded. From Edinburgh all the way down to the south coast. Picture of the job. Oh, it's hot out there now. Come on, get in there. Watch out for that car, don't want to hit that. Oh dear me, that is warm out there now. But yeah, that's it. 2-3/4 day trip to Scotland and back. That's me empty, done. At some point, one day, I will get a third camera to do the outside stuff. But until then, random pictures and stuff will have to do. Thank you. But yeah, back down to the M27, off to Portsmouth, do my next job, drop it off and give it to the next guy who's delivering it tonight. And then go home, because it's Friday. Woo! Woo-hoo! All of that gravelly rubbish. I'm going to make my way to Portsmouth and cool off. And until next time, see you then!